Today we're looking at absolute value equations. Okay, remember absolute value is the distance from 0. Okay, here I wrote the steps for you that you're going to use to solve the equation. Step 1, you're going to isolate the absolute value, meaning you're going to get it completely by itself. Step 2, you're going to make two equations, remembering that one will be equal to the positive and the second will be equal to the negative. Step 3, you're going to solve for both unknowns on both of those equations that you just made. And lastly, you're going to check your answer into the original. Okay, the first example that we're going to look at is 2x plus 6 all equal to 10. Okay, notice how the absolute value is completely by itself. Once you have it by itself, you're going to move to the next step and you're going to set your absolute value equal to positive, and your second equation will be setting absolute value equal to negative. Notice how it's not this sign here that's being changed, it's the answer that's being changed. Once you have your two equations, you're going to solve for x. Okay, I'm subtracting 6. I have 2x equal to 4. Going to divide by 2. And over here I have x is equal to 2. Okay, we're going to solve for the second equation. Again, we're subtracting 6 on both sides. I'm left with 2x, and this time it's equal to negative 16. Dividing by 2, and I have x equal to negative 8. The last and final step is you're going to take these two values and plug back into the original, which was this equation here. Okay, and once you do that, you're going to say if the answer is correct or not correct. Okay, now let's look at the next problem. Okay, the next problem is we have the absolute value. Okay, I'm going to change colors. Okay, I have the absolute value of negative 2x plus 7 all equal to 25. Okay, again I have the absolute value completely by itself, so I'm going to start with my first equation. I have negative 2x plus 7 equal to 25. My second equation will be the negative, so it will be negative 2x plus 7 equal to negative 25. Okay, again, as I pointed out for the last example, you want to make sure it's not these signs that are inside the absolute value that are being changed. It's the answer or the solution. Okay, I'm going to begin by solving for my variable, subtracting 7. I have negative 2x all equal to 18, dividing by 2, or I should say negative 2, and I have x is equal to negative 9. Okay, now moving to the second equation, I'm subtracting 7 this time. I have negative 2x equal to a negative 32, dividing by negative 2 on both sides, and that leaves me with x equal to positive 16. Okay, remember two negatives being divided turns to a positive, so just be careful with your signs there. Alright, we have one more example to show you. Okay, this one here we're going to have a value in front of the absolute value. So I have a 3. Inside the absolute value I have x minus 2, and I also have another number outside of the absolute value. Okay, to start my two equations, I need to get the absolute value completely by itself. First, I'm going to have to move this 10 here. Okay, so now I have a 3, x minus 2. Okay, this will cancel out, all equal to 21. Okay, remember our absolute value is still not by itself, so here the relationship is multiplying. I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides, and I'm left with x minus 2 equaling 7. Okay, this is the equation I'm going to use for my positive and negative. So I have x minus 2 equals 7. My next equation is going to be x minus 2 equal to negative 7. So that's where the signs are different. Okay, they're changing this time, and notice our two equations are a positive and a negative. So here I'm going to begin by solving for my variable. So I get x equals 9. Okay, again, I'm going to do that for my second equation. And I get x equals negative 5. Okay, and that's the end of our video.